if you choose to support Ekene Umenwa in this case, there's no problem. But don't argue like a stupid person. That is my advice for you. Don't talk like somebody that doesn't have sense. Don't talk and be biased. You can support someone, but you don't have to cover for their you don't have to cover up their mess or try to argue blindly. Now, I saw a blog who claim when on 99% of people are against you, she will choose to be in support. I want to ask you first of all, when 99% of everybody was against that pastor, did you choose to support that pastor? After all, everybody was dragging him for what he did to that actress. But you choose not to support him. So why is this case different? That you're beginning to sound stupid. Let me counter some of your claim or your arguments. You said the woman should come out and show a proof of that Ekene Umenwa was trying to sabotage a license. She should come out and show a proof. Remember that Ekene Umenwa denied it. But also remember, you said you will call the hospital to find out. I don't think this incident is far away. You can do that. But let me tell you, Ekene Umenwa doesn't need to call the license and say, I want to report this person. No. But what did she do? She put a restriction for visits on this American helper. She put a restriction, a danger alert. Do you know what it is? You probably don't know. I don't know what country you stay. I don't even know who you are. But I live here in America and I can tell you that the security in the labor ward here in America is very tight. If you are visiting mother and child, or you are visiting a woman who is in labor, the security is very tight because Americans are not playing with you. Because there's been a lot of child adoption. Is that bad that when a mother and a child, a mother have a baby, they put security ankle monitor on both the mother on the mother's hand and on the baby's ankle? That until the child is safely leaving the hospital with the birth mother, before they will remove that security monitor, is an alarm. If the child is being removed from the hospital, it will start to beep. And now I want to educate you because you probably don't know. Have you visited a woman in labor, or have you visited a mother and child in the ward after they have their baby in America? You probably have not. So me that have done it, let me educate you a little bit. Because you are talking with passion. You said they did not pay you. Of course, that you were not paid. But you don't talk out of the place of an ignorant person just because you want to support this person. I'm trying to be very mindful of my words. As a professional that I am, I'm trying to be very mindful of my words. Until the mother and child leave the hospital safely, the security is very tight. Even from one ward to the next, even to go and do education, they want to teach you about breastfeeding, just for you to leave the room with the baby, there will be alarm sounding, notifying that you are coming. And they will look at your name, they will look at the baby, they have a way of identifying that it's the same thing that they have put, because immediately the baby is born, they attach it to the baby and you as a mother. Because they've stolen babies a lot. So they don't joke with security. So you can imagine that this lady goes to the hospital to see Ekene, which she has checked in to deliver her baby. And she brought out her ID to identify herself. And they said, this name has been flagged. This name has been flagged in this hospital as someone who is a danger to mother and child. Do you know what that means? This name, let me repeat it. This name has been flagged as someone who is a danger to mother and child. They are not saying that a danger means that you can cause harm to the mother and to the child because the mother has reported you that they do not want to see that person. And they stated why. Why do you not want to see this person? He said because probably she was going to, make me uncomfortable. I don't just want to see her. And so she has been flagged with her name and her ID. Do you know what that means in America? Do you know what that means? She had to leave the hospital. She had to leave. Because she's a nurse. She's a public property. She's a public property. Her name is in the public notice. I'm sure you don't know that. When she's saying that, do you know what it means to say that you are a danger to mother and child in a huge public hospital when she is a nurse herself? Do somebody have to call the board and say, oh, this person, before things can skyrocket? People work hard for their license and they protect it with everything they got because that is what is bringing food to their table. You don't want anything that will tarnish your image. And for her, she felt threatened when somebody is telling her you have been flagged as a threat to mother and child in a huge public hospital when she herself is a public figure, a public health personnel, a nurse. How do you expect her to feel? What did you want her to think? Because Ekene wasn't thinking when she put a restriction on her. Even when somebody is not allowed to go and visit, they're already suspecting. Then to the fact that somebody shows an ID and they are saying, oh, this person is being flagged, they cannot come and see, it's a danger to mother and child, you have to leave the premises right away. How would you feel? This is somebody that you helped. This is somebody you are even worried for. This is somebody that you are worried for. Who told you she was just going to stay in that person's house and still left her bag? While she went to go and sleep, Ekene went ahead because she was saying that instead of Ekene taking Uber, let her wait, let her sleep a little bit, and then she will take Ekene to the hospital or to the woman's place, to her friend's place or something like that. Why call Uber? Ekene should wait. By the end of the day, she went to sleep and Ekene still went ahead, took her baby bag and left the house. And when she woke up, she was like, where is Ekene? They said she has gone. So she couldn't wait. And she saw that the baby bag was no more. So she assumed that Ekene would have gone to the hospital or gone to her friend's place. When she called her friend, they said she's not there. So she believed that the next place Ekene would have gone to is to the hospital. And she called the hospital and they said Ekene has checked in for delivery. Now it's okay, let me go and see her. On getting to the hospital, you put a restriction on her ID, on her name. And you are saying that she needs to prove evidence how Ekene reported her license. Don't talk like an illiterate person. Don't put words on people's mouth when they didn't say so. We live here in America. I'm not going to speak for another place. But I can 100% guarantee you, it is difficult to host anybody, even a family member. You that is talking, if you live with your sister for a month, won't two of you fight? And from all her story, she said she didn't even know what she did. Ekene never opened up to her. She even told her friend, please help me to ask Ekene, what is the problem? What have I done wrong? And that one said, okay, I will. And she never got back to her. That one started doing her like this. Have fear. This is somebody that hosted you, opened her doors for you. Somebody will go to work 9 shifts. 9 shifts is that 12 hours, 12 hours long shift. And as a nurse, you are not playing on the floor. It's not like you went to go and do sleeping shifts. You running up and down in the hospital or clinic or wherever she's working. When she's out of that work, she's exhausted. You can barely drive home. The thing you are thinking about is to go and sleep. And then you still think of how you are going to get home, attend to a visitor, make sure she's okay, sometimes take her to her doctor's appointment before you go to your own bed, and probably you still have to work that night. Come on now. And people are saying, he turned Ekene to maid. He turned Ekene to maid. Is she a baby? Is she a baby? Ekene that was sleeping, that they brought birthday cake to go and give her on her bed and was spraying her dollars. She was like, see money, see money. Of course, I know that Ekene will bring food stuff to the house. So she will bring, you know the way we pack stuff when we are coming to America. Egusi, bono, crayfish, pepper, fish, dry fish, all those things. Of course, I know she will come prepared for all those kind of, and she will be happy to be cooking all those food. But also the woman has also shown evidence of how she pampered Ekene. Oh, your food is, she will even cook for her. At least your food is in the fridge. All you don't need to do is serve yourself. That's what we do. Sometimes you don't even cook the food, you order it. You order your soup, order your stew, order your everything, put it in the fridge. Daddy know how to microwave. So what are you saying? There's vacuum, there's washing machine, there's dishwasher. Some people, they will tell you they don't even know how to use the dishwasher. They still prefer to wash their plate with their hands because it's like double job. You first of all clear all the, I don't want the video to be too long, but I just wanted all those people that are blindly talking trash, even though we know that you are not paid, but don't argue blindly. Don't argue like a stupid person that doesn't have sense. Bring your facts. In fact, you even saw that she posted when people were saying that she has turned Ekene to make Ekene will cook from morning till night. She would be taking care. So who do you think was taking care of her dad before Ekene came? And do you think is taking care of her dad now that Ekene is no more there? And then you came up and say for 2 days the Ekene was in the hospital. Nobody was there with her. What do you mean? Remember after Ekene? Remember she was not allowed to see Ekene. She was devastated. She said she called the husband. Everybody was saying they would talk. So when I think she was saying that Ekene called her that she has put to bed and everything. And people, even the sister, everybody was like, she should just forget about everything. She should go and see Ekene in the hospital. She said when she got there, other people were already there. So what do you mean that she was abandoned in the hospital for 2 days? She said when she got there, Ekene wanted her to carry the baby. She was hesitating to carry the baby. Didn't you watch the videos? She was even hesitating. She said she was like, are you sure? Say, I'll carry it now. Carry baby now. Carry baby. It's okay. Because at this point, she didn't know what to think. Ekene denied the fact that she did not put restriction on her name. Probably she called back the security hospital people and said, allow this person to come in because You are the one. Even sometimes when you come as a visitor and you are being expected, they will still have to call the room and ask the patient, do you want this visitor? Especially in a mother and child world, they are very strict. I'm telling you, they don't play. And she asked Ekene, when are you being discharged? And Ekene said that if she's being discharged, she's going to go home with her, she's going to go and be staying with her friend. Even when the mother called her and insisted that she takes Ekene to her house because Ekene was living with her, came to stay in her house initially, Ekene insisted that she would be going to stay with her friend after she had the baby. So what do you mean that where was she? 2 days, Ekene was in the hospital by herself. What do you mean? What do you want her to do? Force herself on a full-grown adult? Somebody that doesn't want you? I don't understand. Even though you want to be on the side of this actress, don't argue blindly. Don't see the truth and trying to twist and manipulate it. I thought you were a smart person. I thought you had sense. You see this side? Look at. People are coming up with different things. At the end of the day, look at what happened to Anita Joseph. Anita Joseph has come to defend her. Say she was a good person. I've known her for over 20 years. How about all the things that Dickie Famous said about her? Why didn't you come out to defend her? You are a content creator. This woman is not. Social media is not feeding her. She has a career. So let's be guided. Let's be guided. I am pained because if you hear stories of people who have helped people that came to live with them, you will weep for them. You will weep. How they went around and turned this person to an enemy. It's not easy to live with anybody. Even your own spouse, it's not easy to live with them. Two total strangers who come together to even be husband and wife. It's not easy for them to live together as husband and wife. Talk less of a complete stranger that you open your doors for. Ekene changed. She kept asking, what happened? What did I do? Why do you like? You never. And at the end of the day, it turned out that it's even I think all this way, it was just because she was kind of thinking the woman, siphoned the money of the baby shower. And even if she took the money, it was she said she was giving you a receipt of every donation, which she didn't have to do because you are not the one that sent her message. I say she deducted all the expenses and she gave Ekene the rest. She gave Ekene the rest. She tried now. Is it Ekene's money? Is for what? Baby shower. If there money left, that was her profit. Go and Google how much is Airbnb. Go and Google how much is hotel and multiply it by February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. Multiply it. According to her, she said Ekene came without money. You'll be asking her, say, my husband is sending it. My husband is sending it. Don't let us talk again. Don't let me repeat this video for you. If you think you want to drag this woman after her good, if you think you want to intentionally drag her, see, defend your Ekene. That's your business. But don't you ever talk evil of this woman again in your life. Because one more video from you, I'm not only going to do this video like this, I'm not going to be nice. Go to my other videos. You will know that the person talking right now is talking because I've won a professional arts. That is why I'm talking like this. I'm not nice. Is it the way you are vibrating? Come on now. Let's keep decorum. Let's be guided. Do you understand? Thank you very much. And Adane, God will bless you. They don't understand, but we do. They don't understand, but we do. I understand 1,000 times. I understand 1,000 times. The sacrifice that you made for Ekene. If she doesn't appreciate you, if she doesn't appreciate what you did for her, God appreciates you. God bless you. God reward you. Do you understand? Do you understand? Continue to be you. You are beautiful. You are kind. You are gracious. People will not even do that for their family member, but you did it to a complete stranger that you met on social media. Maybe you met on social media, but according to you said Ekene and your ex-husband were like father and daughter relationship. Your labor will never be in vain. As you show kindness to people, you will get the reward by yourself. Your children will get the reward. Your generation will get the reward. Don't worry about Ekene. Don't worry. She will meet. Even before this, is it not? She look at her. Don't worry. Don't worry. This is just the beginning. Evil that men do, they think, oh, this is just the beginning. She will get a reward 1,000,000 times over. When you want to pay evil with good, you will definitely get your reward 1,000 times over.